A lawsuit tonight accuses the Athens-Clarke County District Attorney of being unable and unwilling to do her job. 11Alive investigators were the first to report the 20-page filing, which claims a lack of staff and the DA's inability to prosecute is hurting the county. 11Alive investigator Rebecca Lindstrom sat down exclusively with both the attorneys and the DA in a story you'll only see tonight on 11Alive.
The Western Judicial District is a mess, and you don't have to take my word for it. In a series of open records, 11Alive Investigates found frustration from police.
I'm writing this email to express my absolute disgust with the handling of this case.
The judges,
the state's lack of preparation and/or failure to follow proper procedures.
Victims,
I honestly had no trust in the DA's office to represent my family in a trial.
The public,
she needs to resign immediately, or her constituents will recall her.
And now attorney Kevin Epps, who has filed a lawsuit accusing District Attorney Deborah Gonzalez of failing to do her job.
I have heard people call it the Western Circuit Circus. Is that fair?
We are a circus, and it must be stopped.
Gonzalez admits things are less than ideal. Her office is budgeted for 17 prosecutors, but when we sat down to talk, she had 5. As DA, Gonzalez has struggled to keep attorneys, creating a massive workload for those left behind.
My caseload was 870 cases. Yes.
That's impossible.
It is impossible. It is unsustainable.
Gonzalez is an attorney, but with no background in criminal law. As DA, she planned to focus on policy. But with so few prosecutors, she's had no choice but to handle cases herself.
You prosecuted your first criminal case when?
In January
of this
year.
The outcome of cases don't just impact one county. Willie Tremaine Evans was found not guilty of murder in Athens. Now he's in a Barrow County jail, accused of killing a teenager.
I'm concerned.
That's why Athens resident and business owner Gerard Miller filed what's called a writ of mandamus. He voted for Deborah Gonzalez. Still, when prosecutors lost their case against a driver in a fatal hit and run of a student, Miller couldn't take it anymore.
So that left a gaping hole of justice.
While the lawsuit bears Miller's name, his attorney, Kevin Epps, says the document really represents every citizen concerned about what's happening in the DA's office.
You're asking a judge to tell a public official to do their job.
Gonzalez says she can't do her job until the county gives her more money. Epps is convinced there is more to this problem.
I'm looking at the evidence of how she indicts, how she dismisses, how she chooses to prosecute.
He believes this lawsuit will prove what police, judges, and victims are saying.
And it is not good.
I am looking into the DA's claims that money is what's causing staff to leave. The county also approved a salary study. For now, it is up to a judge to determine whether to hold a hearing on the accusations.
District Attorney Gonzalez responding tonight. In a statement, she writes the attack on her office is a part of a broader politically motivated campaign. She said she is proud of the work her office does every day. There is now a website dedicated to all the exhibits used in the application for the writ.